Even if your power numbers are solid, you're leaving wins on the table if you're missing these critical race day skills. So let's fix the small details that make the biggest difference in competitive cycling. If you master these essentials, you'll transform from a strong rider into a strategic competitor. For over 12 years, I've helped cyclists of all kinds, from weekend warriors to elite racers, reach new performance levels through cutting-edge training techniques and race strategies that deliver fast, measurable results. Imagine your next race. Everything is on the line and you've trained hard, but so is everybody else. What's going to set you apart? It's not just power, it's mastering the nuances, the small hinges that swing big doors. In this video, I'll reveal 5 essential skills every competitive cyclist needs to win. And these skills aren't just for pros, they're crucial at every level of cycling. And by the end, you'll not only know what they are, but how to master them, and quickly and efficiently. Before we dive into those skills, let's clarify why these specific skills are crucial for competitive cyclists and how mastering these skills will improve your performance. In essence, these skills are about bridging the gap between being a strong rider and being successful and a competitor. Have you ever struggled with missing a break or watching someone make their way through the pack while you're stuck, unable to get out of one specific spot? Without strong balance and stability, it's harder to move around a bunch, and you may be wasting energy, leading to early fatigue and missed opportunities. Mastering track stands will enhance your bike control in critical situations. Balance isn't just about staying upright, it's about positioning yourself for success. Whether you're navigating a tricky descent or holding your place in a peloton, this skill is a non-negotiable. Think of balance as the foundation for all other bike handling skills. For instance, in a crowded peloton, where space is tight and movements are sudden, having excellent balance allows you to react smoothly without losing your line or momentum. And it's not just a nice to have, it's essential for competitive cyclists at any level. So picture this, mid-race, you're in the pack and you're climbing a steep section and the rider ahead swerves. And if you can't balance and react instantly, then you're losing ground, or worse, risking a crash. So mastering track stands gives you the control to respond smoothly and confidently. So here's some actionable advice. Number 1, start with basic track stands. So practice in a safe area using a slight incline to help, and focus on holding your balance for at least 10 seconds. Number 2, progress to switch foot track stands. Once you're comfortable, alternate your leading foot, and this improves overall bike control and balance. Number 2, handling emergency situations. So poor handling of emergency situations can result in crashes or lost positions during critical race moments, effectively eliminating you from contention. So your response time and technique could also mean the difference between a close call and a hospital visit. Emergency braking and evasive maneuvers are your lifelines in unpredictable race scenarios. Crashes are a reality of competitive cycling, but they don't have to be your reality. Learning how to brake hard without losing control could save your race and your body. So here's some actionable advice. Number 1, practice hard braking drills. Find a safe, open area and practice braking hard with both brakes, shifting your weight back to prevent going over the handlebars. Number 2, learn evasive maneuvers. Set up cones or use natural obstacles and practice counter steering to swerve quickly while maintaining control to avoid sudden hazards. Number 3, group ride dynamics. Did you know that where you position yourself in the peloton can save up to 96% of your energy? Group rides are about more than just following the wheel in front of you. It's about understanding the flow of the peloton and knowing when to move up or hang back. By mastering these dynamics, you conserve energy for the critical moments in the race, like a final sprint or a tough climb. Here's some actionable advice. Number 1, master drafting techniques. Ride 5 to 7 riders back in a group to maximize energy savings while maintaining a good position for reacting to movements. Number 2, practice positioning. During group rides, experiment with different positions in the peloton to find where you conserve the most energy and can react effectively. Number 4, situational awareness. The difference between a successful attack and a wasted effort often comes down to a split-second decision. Are you ready to make the right call? Lack of situational awareness can cause you to miss key opportunities for breakaways or counterattacks, which are crucial for racing. Races are unpredictable. The more aware you are of your surroundings and competitors, the better you can react to breakaway opportunities and the more confident you'll be. So situational awareness goes beyond just looking at what's in front of you. It's about constantly scanning your environment, reading the behavior of other riders, and anticipating moves before they happen. Whether it's predicting a sudden shift in the peloton or identifying the perfect moment to attack, this skill keeps you one step ahead of the competition. Learn the art of attacking. First, ask yourself, should I attack? If so, how? And then follow these key considerations. Firstly, position. You want to be inside the top 10. And then tactics, look for separation and potential allies. Timing, consider counterattacks and double attacks. Technique, master the roll-off move off the front or bridging. Know when and how to close gaps. So when you strike, do it in the second half of the race when your energy levels are lower and during headwinds or crosswinds or challenging corners, in the lull after a preem or an intense effort. And then once you're in a break, be smart. Your primary task is to think. Assess the situation. Is the gap growing quickly enough? Is the peloton chasing? Is the break composition made up of around 4 to 8 riders? And who's in the break? Are they strong? Are they working well? So then you have to understand team representation. Is it balanced or cooperation? Is everyone working together? So sustainability, can you maintain this effort? Your role, should you contribute or conserve energy? These factors will help you determine if the break is worth your effort. Number 5, maintaining focus and composure. How do you stay mentally sharp when your legs are screaming and the finish line is still miles away? Without maintaining focus and composure, you are prone to making mistakes under pressure. In the heat of the competition, it's easy to let fatigue take over your mind as well as your body. But the most successful cyclists I know how to stay focused, even when the going gets tough. This means keeping your head clear and sticking to your strategy and staying calm under pressure. The more composed you are, the better your performance, even when the race is pushing you to your limits. So here's some actionable advice. Number 1, incorporate mental intervals. During your training rides, dedicate short periods starting with 1 minute to focus intensively on one aspect, like breathing or pedal stroke, and then relax your mind briefly before repeating this again. Number 2, practice visualization. Before a race or a ride, spend a few minutes visualizing the course, the potential challenges, and how to handle them. And this prepares your mind for the race ahead. Mastering these 5 essential skills will undoubtedly elevate your cycling performance. But the journey doesn't end there. There's a whole world of underrated skills waiting to be explored that can give you an even greater competitive edge. In this video, we'll dive into additional underrated skills that top cyclists use to dominate their races. And these skills, combined with the ones we've covered today, will transform you into a complete cyclist, ready to tackle any challenge on the road.